wrestling fans, we are back at the Barre Elks Lodge at Barre, Vermont as Green Mountain Wrestling kicks off its 2026 season right here on February 1st. So happy to have you back with us. It's been a nearly 3-month slumber that we are awakening from, but we are planning on making 2026 the year of Vermont independent wrestling. We are getting on everybody's radar, people. My name is Peter DeLonge. Thanks so much for joining us. If you haven't already, hit like, click subscribe, hit the bell, and keep updated on everything that we post. Coming down to the ring right now, kicking off our 2026 season, the world beater, 9-time jiu-jitsu champion, and a man who made it very apparent over the last few months of our 2025 season that he was going to take limbs home with him. Everyone is on notice, everyone is on a list, and everyone needs to keep their eye on David Coles. Upstate New York wrestling fans named him both the breakout star and the most hated of 2025. How do you do both those at the same time? Maybe I'll ask him someday if I ever get the courage to have a conversation with him. Until then, his opponent on his way down to the ring, the rising star Brody Jackson, making his return to Green Mountain Wrestling. Always happy to have this young man on the roster, in the locker room, and in that ring. Had a very impressive 2025 in Green Mountain Wrestling. Made his return to the company after a brief absence. Was a house of fire. Racked up a couple of wins, and definitely reminded everyone exactly who Brody Jackson is. And tonight he has a chance to shut the mouth of a very outspoken man. Easier said than done, but before we go any further, let's kick it over to Tony Morse for the opening announcements.
Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall. And is brought to you by Resme Energy, offering local pickup and delivery of fantasy-themed potions and elixirs, including the brand new L. Valentine Knockout Elixir. Extend your request with Resme Energy. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, hailing from Syracuse, New York, and weighing in at 177 pounds, he is the world beater, David Coles! And his opponent, hailing from St. Johnsbury, Vermont, and weighing in at 165 pounds, no nickname needed, Brody Jackson! And your referee for this contest is Adam Brunton.
Senior official Adam Brunton reffing this matchup. Before we get going, let's make sure to give a quick shout out to our tag team partner for this matchup, none other than Resme Energy Drinks, fantasy-themed energy drinks. Such a cool concept. I'm going to bring a case to my next tabletop night. Hopefully my DM goes a little easy on me. Thanks so much once again to Resme Energy Drinks for sponsoring the action here at Green Mountain Wrestling and the independent wrestling action in the great state of Vermont. Here we go. Goes for a collar elbow tie-up, but David Coles has different ideas. Wants to knock Brody Jackson off of his balance. Wants to be a little bit ungovernable here in this match, as he does his most matches. David Coles always gets the advantage on his opponents by being unexpected in his actions. Brody Jackson, however, fighting out. Tapping that arm on the way over as well. Very well done, and Coles not happy about it. Coles usually the one to work over a limb, but Jackson deciding to give him a little bit of his own medicine. Goes into a locked up top wrist lock. Like I said, goes for traditional maneuvers and puts his own spin on it, and now hammerlock applied by Brody Jackson turns into a headlock. Right back over here. Jackson feeling it. You can see the confidence kind of exuding off of this man. The evolution of Brody Jackson over his career has been incredible to witness. However, David Coles not impressed at all. little bit of a paintbrush on the back of the head. No respect from this man, no matter who he's across the ring from. And I mean, anytime you step into an MMA dojo, respect is one of the main things that they teach. David Cole's not that guy. Quick go behind by Jackson now. Cole's attempting to break the hold. Oh, unsuccessful, so he just goes for an elbow to the side of the jaw. Smart maneuvering here by Brody Jackson. Just pulls him down into the corner there. Shotgun drop kick. Kicks the legs out. Seated position by David Coles. Jackson goes across the way. Has something in mind now. And a steam brings the double boots to the chest once again. Celebrating for the crowd, but he needs to keep an eye on him. He needs to keep the offensive maneuvers on David Coles. You can't give him a moment. He'll take advantage of any situation. Sends him off the ropes now. Leapfrog. Oh, goes for the knees. Takes the knee out, and now David Coles goes to work. Immediately focusing on that leg. And he's not doing that thinking, oh, I just hit the leg, I guess I'll go over that. No, that was all pre-planned. He spotted that knee from a mile away, went right for it with the kick to turn things around, and now he's targeting nothing but. Coles is a surgeon. As soon as he sees this opportunity, Coles is relentless. Brody Jackson needs to keep his career, the longevity of his career in mind when going up against a guy like this. Because if you get into a submission maneuver by a guy who's so successful, knows so much about submission maneuvers, you got to think, maybe I should just tap out, take the loss, and think about the longevity of my career. Better yet, he just needs to keep out of those submission maneuvers. Oh, God! Brody Jackson fought out of that, had a moment to turn the momentum around in his favor, but Coles cut it off before the train could even leave the station. And right back to the leg. You're going to see him continue to work on the ankle, the knee, any joint, ligament, anything that bends on that leg. He's going to try and bend it in the opposite way that it's supposed to. Wrapping his leg around that steel post. Nasty stuff. Coles is vicious. The man has no heart. He has no empathy for his opponents. Asking the crowd for no more. They're begging no. That's just going to get him to throw it around that post even harder. Brody Jackson needs to get a sip of that Res Me Up energy drink over there, maybe to get some energy to try and fight back here. But Coles just will not let up. Chop across the chest, trying to cave in the solar plexus of this man. Sends it to the opposite corner now. Jackson crashes in. Coles follows with a clothesline. Will not allow him to escape that corner. Not unless he wants him to. Opposite corner now. Coles talking trash to the crowd. Oh! Jackson out of the way. Took advantage of that extra moment. Got his wits about him. Coming in. Splash on Coles in the corner. Coming across now. Forearm. Opposite way. Back elbow. Coles is in trouble here, but Jackson not able to stand up confidently on both feet. You can see him, he's limping a little bit, hobbling around. The damage is done.
You guys want to see a bulldog?
Look at that bulldog out of the corner. The crowd wants to see it. Oh no! Knee breaker! Dragon screw! And Jackson's in trouble. Jackson is in trouble. He telegraphed the move, and David Coles, like I said before, took advantage of the situation. Has him in a nasty ankle lock. here. He needs to figure something out. He needs to crawl. And Cole's just toying with him, allowing him over to the ropes just to bring him back in the final moment. Just being ruthless with that ankle. And Jackson showing incredible heart here. Staying in there, but no, brings it down into the... Oh, and wrenching that ankle. Tearing up that knee. Jackson needs to think about his career. And thinking of the longevity of his relatively young career, taps out, lives to fight another day. You gotta take the L, but it's a smart move out.
Contest by submission, a world beater, David Cole!
Submission wrestler of all of Green Mountain, but also the entire world.
The man knows his ability and he wants you to know it as well. David Coles with a very impressive win here over Brody Jackson, starting off WinterSlam III. And I hope everybody in the back was watching, because if you find yourself across the ring with David Coles, this just might be your future. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got plenty more action to come here at WinterSlam III. We're just getting started. Green Mountain Wrestling continues on.